One of the guys I worked with was a Make-A-Wish granter. He had the wand, and we met with him at McMinimans to talk about what Atticus would want to do. But like, kids don't, you know, you guys were so little. And so he was trying to get Atticus to say what he'd want to do if he wanted to go to Disneyland or get an iPad. And you know, all Atticus wanted to do at that point in his life was play soccer. And so Dustin had him drawing a picture, and all he was drawing was soccer players. And so finally, Dustin was like, well, maybe you could do something with the Timbers. Maybe you could meet who's your favorite player. But he was so shy. Like, there was no way he was gonna pick to go meet Diego, you know, Valeria or whoever. He just was like, maybe my friends could play. And so Dustin went with that, and the Timbers really ran with it. And then the Army got super involved in making that Make-A-Wish.
The day of the game was astonishing, and just that there were so many people there, and it really was all about this really big community in Portland, the Timbers Army, the families, the fans, all coming together. So the night before the game, I was in a bar in Northeast, and I was talking to someone who was wearing a Timbers Army scarf. And I mentioned the Atticus game, and I assumed like maybe he'd heard of it, but I think that would have been it. And I asked if, you know, anyone was going to the Green Machine game. He said, yeah, all of us. And I said, what do you mean, all of us? And he said, the whole Timbers Army. And that day I had said to Isaac, you know, I can only imagine, like, this is really exciting, but I imagine, like, you know, maybe 150 people will be there, because it was like, I didn't see a lot of press about it. And then we get there, and there are something like 3,000 fans.
It was everybody we knew and just thousands of people we didn't know. And yeah, it was loud. Like, it was so thundering, yeah. And just, yeah, it was, yeah, I still smile, like, every time I watch it, and cry whenever I think, totally. watch it, think about it and watch the highlights.
I remember the game against the Timbers was a very emotional week with Atticus's diagnosis and him being separated for the team, and us going out there, you know, without him for a little while. So to have everybody back and have it be, you know, a celebration of a good outcome was, I don't know, it was a profound joy that actually brought me to tears several times. There was so much an outpouring of love from the community, and just nationally, it was like, you know, kind of overwhelming a little bit.
Oh, it meant so much, because it just showed Atticus' selflessness. I mean, he went through so much, and then he included the entire team in playing the Timbers, which was just like a dream of his and a dream of ours, and it was just like such an amazing day, and I'll definitely remember that like for the rest of my life. We walked into the locker room initially when we had like our jerseys with our names on them, and we were all just yelling and running around and just like so excited. That one always just really sticks with me.
I was super excited and grateful to find out that I was going to get to participate in the event where I would get to play the Timbers. And you know, I just think it was a great experience, and I got to enjoy it with all my friends, and it was just really, really fun and cool. I think it's a really good experience for the community, because they all get to come together and enjoy an event like this. And I think it's just a really special moment between the kid and the community. I remember going home that night, and I told my dad, I was like, that was the happiest day of my life. My favorite part of the game against the Timbers was scoring all those goals in the game and taking the W at the end of the day.
Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol.